Okay.
Don't breathe, so it'll move. Willem, stop breathing. Whoops, I went right under. I know how to do it. Just a minute.
Just blow against it. The wind is the one it's caused it to go up.
Just have to blow.
Just have to blow against it. Yeah, just be like the wind.
Blow like the wind. I thought that was a nice free stick. That wasn't a nice free stick. It was part of my ladder. Okay. Here we go. Whoops.
Oops.
It's not easy, Wilma. It's not gonna work.
Well,
It's all your fault. Okay. It's not really his fault. Not bad. That was Jimmy Crack Corn, and the one before it was Oh Give Me a Home, I think. Was it?
Give me the home or the buffalo room?
Is that the one? Where the deers and the antelopes play?
Yeah.
Well, those deers and antelopes. Where the deer and the antelope play. Do 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 do. Oh, that's down by the riverside. We'll forget that one. You're still there. How long have you been here? 6.5 minutes. Well, that's all you get. There's an elk in this field up here. A wild elk.
It's a horse.
It's not a horse, it's an elk.
Yeah, that's a horse, Dad.
No, it's a llama.
It's not a llama, dear. It's an elk.
Okay, somebody else is stopping too.
Mm-hmm.
Elk are in Canada?
Yep, they reintroduced them north of here.
There used to be a lot out west.
What do you mean they reintroduced them?
Oops, we gotta not be talking. See that thing that's hanging under his chin?
Oh yeah.
See his big hump?
What's a camel?
Sally the camel has one hump.
Oh. Looks like he's
Oh, he's gonna eat the tree now.
on his way. Would you look at that?
1, 2, 3, 4 cars are stopped now. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think he's gone. He's going away. Oh, shall we?
Well, I'm really getting good footage of him here.
Oh, I see.
So I got my zoomy camera. Talk about something that's crazy, eh?
Oh, sorry, Mom. Okay, wait, it's just a round spot to me now.
No, he's eating all the bushes. He's pulling the branches off and chewing them.
You don't have a zoomy camera.
Yeah, without a zoomy camera, that's what it looks like, eh? With a zoomy camera, it's really cool.
Shall we, Mom? Please?
Hey, relax. Get out your Buddha board.
It's just an elk. You
It's
did not
just
watch
an
that
elk
footage
which you've never seen before.
countless times.
Look at his lips.
I can't,
He's
Mom.
got
It's just
something
a giraffe.
sticking out.
It's a giraffe.
Sides
yeah.
of his nose.
It's a giraffe.
You're right, it's a camel raff.
Can I try and get on his back?
Look at he's got white dots on the backs of his ears. You're just jealous
Either
because
we
you
leave
don't
or
have
I go try and get up to it.
Right, sure. This is biology, Abe. Look at him, he's huge. He's not a moose, is he? Moose don't look like that, right?
No.
It could be a moose, maybe. I honestly cannot tell you.
Are the antlers flat? Like
He has no antlers.
there's something there.
It's a she.
Okay.
Those are ears.
Big floppy ears. Oh, he's gonna lick his foot now.
And this is a car and that's a road.
I know. It's too bad there's a road there that has all those cars coming by.
Look, I think
He's
an
looking
elk,
right at us.
I always thought the elk was smaller and more slender. I think it's a moose.
Yeah. It's probably a moose.
Well, moose don't live where deer live.
Well,
But
trust me, they
the
do.
Elk don't even live here at all.
They do.
They do?
Yeah, they reintroduced them about, I don't know, so many miles north of us, and there were about 60 of them they reintroduced. And then they let them get to have quite a herd, and they let them all loose. Or they took the sides of the fence down, I guess.
Okay, so we can go now? I can't even see anything anymore.
You want to look through my camera?
No.
You'll be amazed at what you can see if you
Mom.
look through my camera.
I could go online and find hundreds of videos of elk and moose and the likes in better quality and detail than that.
What are you saying? Are you saying something bad about Nancy today?
Well, look, suck it up there, Abe. You're gonna be here for a little while yet.
Guess so.
All right, he's very hard to find now. Okay, so that was I think it's an elk.
No, it's a moose.
How do you know?
Because it's as big as a moose.
Yeah, but I think it's an elk.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll let your YouTubies comment on this.
Okay, is it an elk or a moose? Bye. But by the time you can tell me, will have had months to look it up already. So goodbye. See how flooded it is? I can hear him hammering in the pole, but I cannot see him. There's 2 holes right there he's made. There's another little hole. It says 20% of battery remaining. It said that a lot. There's another hole there. I think he's up at the top. Okay, Willem. We better go because I'm going to start walking. Don't forget my violin. He's not coming. He's in there playing his Sudoku book. Let's see him. I see 3 new holes. I like my way out best.
It's too difficult to get these brambles.
It's too cold to go that way.
Nonsense. Oops.
Oopsie, you got a beautiful straw hat. Good morning, it's Nancy today. Well, I had a good sleep. I didn't realize I had gone to sleep so early. Yesterday was a big day in Ottawa, I guess, and we dropped off Abe, and I saw a moose. Wasn't that awesome? 6 minutes I videoed of this moose by the side of the road. And then we got back, I guess we got home around 9, and the house was cold, and I said to Will, I'm just going to go, get in bed, work in bed. I had to journal and stuff like that, upload videos. And I did for a little while, but I was fast asleep seems like it was the middle of the night when Willem came to bed. It might not have been. It might only have been an hour or a few hours, but now I go yawn. Oh dear. Anyway, so I've been journaling about it this morning. Oh, and I took photos of this tree out there with the droplets on it. Isn't that nice? I have to upload those pictures. It's very beautiful. It rained really hard last night. Didn't expect to hear rain. Anyway, so I'm anxious to see if the pond is more visible now. I also want to walk down to the other pond through the woods. See if I can take you with me. That would be fun. I love walking to the pond. I did my yoga this morning. I didn't do it last night. And the day before, I forced myself to get back out of bed in the evening and do it. Day 2. And so today I did day 3. And I tell you, I'm able to do more. I started doing this 28-day plan, Richard Hittleman's 28-day yoga plan, which, by the way, you can buy for $1 on Amazon.com under the used things. And then $3.99 shipping if you're in the States. Anyway, so I found that the movements I could make the other day were very slight. I mean, just barely tipping over and barely pulling my legs up to me and pushing my knee, where you put your feet together and you pull them up towards yourself when you're sitting down. I could barely reach my feet. I could barely do anything. But today, it's amazing how quickly your body gets limber. It's amazing. Today I could move it, 8 inches closer. Well, I think 8 inches. It was a long way. I could barely do anything. And every movement I make, I can now make it much better. It's amazing how quickly your body limbers up. So this is very good for me. I don't want to be crusty and crackly and not able to bend or move or feel like I'm going to break if I do anything. I need my body to have that supple movement that it used to have when I was young. And it comes back. It's amazing. Anyway, so I thoroughly recommend that. So I did that this morning, first thing when I got up. Sorry. And I've been trying to update my journal. I see it was in 2005 that I saw the moose in the Gas Bay. I was a travel writer, I don't know how many years, maybe 6 years, not that long, but it was awesome. And if I found another outlet, I would do it again. What does that say? Ah, yes, a Facebook notification on the edge of my video. Anyway, so today is a new day. I'm going to go and do interesting things. It's very dreary out there, but it's beautiful to have something like that to look at out my window. Isn't that awesome? But after the snow goes away, it leaves, especially on the roads and everywhere, there's dust on the leaves. There's dust on the plants and on the ground. Everything is kind of dirty looking because it is. And so after it rains, it cleans it up. It's amazing that, you can order a rainstorm that will wash the whole place. You don't have to get out there with your hose and wash off all the dirty leaves on the trees, Just a rainstorm will come and smarten the whole place up. It's very independent. It doesn't need us at all. The earth will survive. We won't. Anyway, so I'll upload those pictures that I took of all those raindrops all in a neat row on the willow branches. And I think I'll do some exploring today a little bit. I want to go and harvest cedar bark. I think it's good. It's only +5 or 6. So what's that? 42? 6 and 6 is 12 plus 32 is 44. So it's 44 degrees out there and wet, rainy. So it's raw. This is much, much colder when it's like this than it is when it's negative. This is not bad. This is because this goes right through your skin into your bones. Okay, that's your morning update. So you keep smiling, and that's the way it is here in the Situation Room, which is actually my bedroom, which is the only warm room in the house. Might be warm if I go up in the upstairs bedroom. Okay, well, you take care. I'll see you later. It worked. Animal abuse at its finest. Isn't that wonderful? Look at that. The little fellow that Mao never caught. Ha! I have to go give him to Mao. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty. Here, Mao. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Mao, here, kitty, look, Mao. Look. Doesn't he look beautiful? Look at his beautiful fur. You are useless. Well, Humph. He's gonna have to go out the window. We caught one! Bye. Good morning. Well, we have ice today. Would you like to see? You'll be impressed. Look at this. It's all over the door. And it's over part of the window. And it's also been blowing on the trees. And that one over there, can you see that? Corner cedar. Isn't that amazing? Yes, indeed. It's quite the day. So, welcome to the new day. Good morning, good morning. I read my scriptures, I said my prayers. Now it's time to check out Facebook and see what everybody's doing. And read the comments. Yay, comments. So Willem didn't go to work today because of the ice. He's supposed to ice and ice pellets all day. We're supposed to get 5 inches of ice pellets. And of course, if it turns to snow instead of ice pellets, that'll be a lot more. Or if it gets warm, it would just be rain. But they're really sure it's going to be 5 inches of ice pellets. Well, I hope you're having a lovely morning. See, if I tap this, it'll make my face lighten up. There, I'll tap this part over here. There, see the darkness? See how the darkness lightened up? Yes, indeed, now I have a halo. Like my halo? If it's too bright up there, you see, I could tap that. Then it darkens up. Interesting how it works. I never knew that. All this time, I never knew that. You actually have power. I wonder if you can make it bigger by putting your fingers on it. No, it is what it is. So what are your plans today? Are you going to have a good day? Or are you going to have a lousy day? It's all up to us, you know. Whatever we want to do, we can do. We can decide it's a miserable, lousy, very bad, ugly day. And it is. It's exactly what you think of it. All these things that harsh or mellow, you know. We haven't had sunshine here for quite a few days. I don't think we've had it more than 1 or 2 days since I've been home. How long have I been home anyway? I didn't go to church here. Oh, that was conference, yeah. So I got home on Thursday. And today is Friday, so I've been home a week and a day. Seems like much longer than that. Much, much, much longer. But it's been very dreary. And I didn't used to care so much. Well, maybe I did care, but after having been in Georgia and watching the azaleas all bud out, they didn't bloom yet, but they were all budded out. And now it's like way hot down there. They got to turn the air conditioners on a little bit. And here we have the ice. And yet I thought that April was my favorite month. What was I thinking? Yes, indeed. You like my toothless smile? You can't even tell I'm toothless, can you? I think I look pretty good. Toothlessness is good for me. I've decided I'm so heavy, and that's why it's hard to get out of bed. Because there's so much weight there I have to lift up. It's so heavy. And the things that I'm trying to do to stop being as big are not working. They're going the opposite way. Look at it blowing now. I put a tarp over the
part of the teepee that was open because we took off the windows. I've been thinking about the windows and how I'm going to put them on there, and it really depends on each window and the shape of each window. You can't really decide ahead of time because it just depends what you get. I'm glad Willem's home today. This is good. It's better than being at home alone. I like being around, being by myself when I'm busy. But when it's dreary out and the house is kind of a mess, I mean, the thing to do would be to clean the house, right? Clean the house, turn lots of lights on, close the curtains, and make it beautiful inside. Bring in the sunshine. Be the sunshine on dreary days. I skipped Mira yesterday. I should have gone to Mira. I always anticipate what it's going to be like and I don't bother to go. If I go, it's never exactly what I think. Also didn't go to the dump. But I uploaded a light of singing. You should share it. Send it far and abroad. Send it to all your friends. It's really nice music. It would be nice if she could make a living at it. That would be very nice. Alrighty then. So this is it. I'm about to push that button right over there. Anything else you want to say? I can hear you in there screaming to get out. Some of you are all lined up, listening attentively. Is anybody tapping their fingers, waiting for them to be done? I wonder if you like short videos better than long videos. I think there's probably a place for each. Some videos are short and some are long. I don't like to be boring, so if I ran out of something to say, well, that's the end of that. Alright, well, keep smiling. Make people smile on dreary days. And if you're having a lovely day, I'm not sure if I want to hear about it. Sure I do. Bye.
Hello. Well, this is day 4 of my yoga. So I'm going to put you there so you can watch. That's not going to work, is it? Put you there so you can perhaps watch. Make it brighter there. I don't know if it'll work. Okay, so my day 4. I did it already. So I need to be on day 5. This is my day 5. Okay, so this is hard. Okay, they want us to try the half lotus. This'll be fun. So anytime I have to sit down, I sit on my bed because it's too far down to the ground over there. But now you can't see me anyway. Let me see if I can put you on something lower. Is that going to be any better? There, maybe that'll work. Okay. So, first thing we have to do, this is quite a joke. It says, this is a simple cross-legged posture. It will be used by students who find the more advanced lotus positions too difficult. Hello. Cross ankles and hold them firmly. Pull ankles in as far as possible. I'm sitting on my blouse. Okay, everybody can do this together if you want to. Okay, so now we're going to cross our ankles. That's the easy part. I got it. What's all this about pulling them in? Pull ankles in as far as possible. Sit erect, but not rigid. Rest wrists on knees. Lower eyelids. Now I can't read. Preparation for the half lotus. She has her arms extended straight. Well, that ain't happening for me. Not yet. Okay, so then it says, we could go a little further than that, can't we? It would be better on a hard surface. This leg does not like doing that. We'll bring this leg in first. Ugh. We're going to sit here for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. These legs have not bent in this direction for a very long time. Look at that. They're going down just a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so then this may be as far as I get with this. Okay, preparation for the half lotus. Extend both legs straight outward. I got that. That's easy. I got that. Hold left foot firmly. Place left foot and heel as illustrated. It's going to go right up to the front. I can do that too. That's not hard. Okay. Heel is in as far as possible. Foot rests against, not under, right thigh. Bring right foot in. That might not be so easy. Hey, look how far I got it. I think I'm doing pretty good just to get it to there. Now it wants to lift it up. I don't think we're going to do that today. I think we'll just go this far. Hold right foot with both hands. Place foot on left thigh or in fold of left leg, whichever is more comfortable. If this position is not yet possible, revert to the simple cross-legged posture. Sit erect but not rigid. Very important. Rest hands on knees. Finger are in position illustrated. Lower eyelid. This is like sleeping. Okay, we're going to open our eyelids now. Attempt the same posture with the legs reversed. You may assume the position of either figure 5 or 6, whichever is more comfortable for all subsequent exercises where a cross-legged posture is indicated. A close-up of the hand and figure position is number 7. Over there. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we got this part. Now we're going to do it with the other ones. Ugh. Just in case you want to think this is easy. Okay, so now I do this leg. This leg goes in as far as possible. Okay, I got that too. Hey, that wasn't too bad. I can't straighten up away from it though. And then this one is going to come in as far as possible. I think I'll just wait there. Hey, look, something's releasing, something's loosening a little bit. That's good. If half lotus is difficult for you in this position will assist in accomplishment. Foot rests on thigh, forearm rests on raised knee. No movement is necessary. Sit in this posture 1 to 2 minutes whenever practicing the lotus. Weight of forearm will gradually lower knee. There we go. Now we have the complete breath. Sit in a cross-legged position, whichever one you have found most comfortable. The first one was easier than the second one, sort of. Okay, the complete breath. Our objective here is to empty all air from the lungs. Begin to slowly exhale through the nose. Simultaneously contract the abdomen as far as possible to assist in complete exhalation. exhaltation. That doesn't go. Begin a very slow, quiet inhalation through nose. Simultaneously attempt to slowly distend or push out your abdominal area using abdominal muscles. Muscles? This movement permits air being inhaled through to enter through lower area of lungs. If abdominal movements seem difficult, breathe normally and concentrate temporarily on contracting and distending the abdomen to get your abdominal muscles working. Moving the abdominal wall only an inch or two will be sufficient for today. When you have gained some mastery over the abdominal muscles, resume the exercise. Okay. So we begin by emptying all the air from our lungs through the nose. And then you pull air in and you push out the rest of it. Then you inhale and contract your abdomen and attempt to expand your chest. Continue the close, slow, quiet inhalation. Simultaneously raise the shoulders slowly as high as possible. This permits air to enter high area of lungs. Hold breath with shoulders raised for a count of 5. Okay, let's do that. Now slowly and quietly exhale deeply, relaxing shoulders and chest as you exhale and contracting abdomen. When exhalation is completed, repeat. Summary. Exhale deeply, contract abdomen. Inhale slowly, distend abdomen. Continue inhaling, expand chest. Continue inhaling, raise shoulders. Retrain breath for 5. Exhale deeply, relax shoulders and chest, contract abdomen. Repeat. The importance of this breathing exercise cannot be overstated. It has an effect on your entire yoga study. Be patient and practice carefully. Inhale very slowly so that you have sufficient time to perform the necessary body movements. Practice to make the body movements flow into one another. Perform 10 times, pausing between repetitions whenever necessary. If legs become tired in cross-legged posture, extend them straight and massage knees. Then reverse position of legs and continue the exercise. With just a few days of practice, this invaluable breathing technique will become second nature to you. Okay, so was all that supposed to be done through your nose? You exhale through the nose and you inhale through the nose. Okay. Okay. There we go. That was 10 times. Okay. And then we do the complete breath standing. Move off your mat and stand directly on the floor, feet together. Exhale and contract abdomens. Simultaneously relax muscles so that trunk becomes limp between deep inhalation. Simultaneously raise arms. Palms face upward. Continue deep inhalation. Chest expands. Bring hands to touch overward. Simultaneously raise to high on toes. Hold extreme position for 5. Begin deep exhalation. Slowly lower limp position. Palms face down. 5 times without pause. Sit down. Relax. Cross-legged position. Perform the complete breath twice. Relax. Do not do any additional yoga today. This is my slow dance, like getting up from the bed, right? Because I can't do it any other way. Okay. It's down to 0, Willem. It's dropped a degree. Alrighty then. Wow, 17 minutes to take 10 breaths. That's overkill, eh? Alright, see you later. You can do this at home. It's Richard Hiddleman's 28-day exercise plan. Goodbye. Good morning. Well, we're back in driving mode again. So here from the Situation Room with my sweetheart. Say hi, sweetheart.
Hi, sweetheart.
I don't know if you even saw him. I don't know if I turned that right. So we're driving along through the ice-drenched trees of the wilderness we call home. And we're on our way to a meeting. Don't worry, we're not changing countries at the moment. That'll be in a couple of weeks again. Well, I guess I should show you some of this ice. Oh, we went by it. It's gone. That's it. Oh, there's some more. However, this camera, I'm going to lighten you up a bit. I love how you can lighten it up by touching the dark parts of the screen. Touch it under my collar. Ah, no, I didn't do it. I'll touch up there. There, is that better? Sort of. Well, you know, I realize that I wake up every morning at about 4 o'clock and I take out my little iPod, which I keep under my pillow, and my glasses, which are beside it, and I check the Facebook, just because I can. And don't forget to turn. And that's my parallel driving effort. Willem said, what's this red flashing button down here for? This is the passenger thing. This was red flashing. Oh gosh, it's a good thing I've got my seatbelt on now. I was going to take it off to show you the red flash, but that would not have been apropos. I would have landed in Willem's lap. He asked, what's this light? And I said, oh, it's for the parallel driver. And he said, good answer. Now, there was somebody, well, maybe I should make a different video about that. That's a whole topic in itself. Oh, here's some more of this beautiful ice.
You're gonna need a sunny day to show it up.
That's right, we need a sunny day to show it to you. When the sun shines, it'll be gone. Thank heavens. Well, I like it, but I'd be glad for a sunny day. I haven't had a sunny day since I came up to Canada, except maybe once. And that was such a beautiful sunny day. That's the day we went down to the teepee, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, there were several days we went to the teepee.
But it was sunny on one of them.
Yeah.
Right? Now it's even deeper in the water near the teepee, but we're not going there today. So I'm going to see if I can get some battery power in this camera. And this is my Handycam Sony blah 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 CDR SX45. I bought it at Walmart. Hey, I dreamed about China last night. I dreamed that we went to China to see Daniel and we met Abraham and we all got separated, but it was because everybody wanted to go their separate ways. And then we were getting some food, and I saw this man spraying all the fruit that was sitting there, and I said, what is that for? And he said, it's to keep the bugs away. It's to get rid of the bugs, or it's for the bugs. And I realized he was spraying poison directly on the fruit I was buying. This was a dream. It wasn't true. It was just a dream. It might have been true. A compilation of all the little bits I've heard. There's beautiful roads through down big mountains and up the other side. What in the world was that? Did you see it?
Nope.
It was a snow-covered lump of something. Oh, you can probably see this. Have you ever noticed that every time I show you the wilderness as we drive through it, it's always the same wilderness? You ever notice that? Oh, well, that's not true. Only when I'm at home. But, you know, usually I don't feel like going to places, especially when the weather is not actually perfect. You know, there's a possibility of freezing rain somewhere. We didn't go see Elida sing last night, but they went and sang, so I guess the roads must have been good enough to get there. I certainly hope they got home safely. I guess we'll never know. We will know eventually. There was a bird tucked in that tree. Okay, well, this is your good morning video. I hope I can upload it from the chapel. The chapels have Wi-Fi. I'm going to do my genealogy today. Thank you, Homeschool Mama, for your suggestions and your inspiration. I have this great big book of compiled research that somebody did that I know. And so I am checking it against the records that are linked up together. And it's kind of neat. I can find other records and link them in because of what I'm finding in this book. But so much has been done already. It's hardly anything left for me to do. All right, well, that's enough of looking at you. Now I guess it's time to brush my hair. I have this new way of getting my bangs to lay down. I just mess with the roots right up there, and then it makes them lie down. I used to have to wet them all the time. There. Okay. Did you have anything to say?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
These are your famous last words. This is your opportunity to say what you think.
I don't think anything, you know. I'm driving.
Are you thinking about driving?
Well, just observing the road.
And making a full stop here at the stop sign. Guess he didn't clean off the roof, eh? That was good. That was awesome, Willem. What a nice ending to the video. I'm glad it was still on. Aren't you glad you were still there to see it? Yeah, it's up there now. Well, it's good to know that the ice is not sticking anymore. That's good. That means that we're out of the woods. Well, we're only out of the woods because there's a field there. All right, I think you've had enough. It's time for bed. Good night. Actually, it's 8:33 a.m. It's time to get up. Time to get up. It's time to get up. It's time to get up in the morning. I have my violin here. Want me to play it for you? Yes, I'm sure you do. Bye. Finally, we have flooding here. Finally, we've been waiting for this moment. See, we have whole island is now an island again. So it's April 14th or 13th. Here's my bridge. Can't use my bridge anymore. Oh, I hear the grouse. Ah, it's a sunny day. It's been a while. Stream meets the lower stream. Isn't it beautiful? Let's check it out on the other side too. It's a good day to be a beaver or a duck. It's even a good day to be alive. Look at that interesting design there with this tree that comes out in all directions from right there. Isn't that interesting? And then the reflection in the water. I need my zoomy camera for it, really. I need that container there for my geraniums. See that container there?
Oh yeah.
You want to just hop over the fence and go get it? You can say no.
Oh, you got it. I guess if you really want me to.
Hey, you don't have to. I'll get some from the dump.
I'll probably get some of them.
Thank you, dear, for being willing. Look at that pretty design in there. See if you can see it. See it, can you? It's not doing the thing. Well, it's spring flooding, finally. I'm in the woods and I'm trying to find the grouse. I listened for him hammering. What he does is he sits on a log and he hammers the ground, or he hammers the log with his tail, and it sounds like a car starting. I have been moving forward. Every time I would hear him, I would walk forward. And now I got pretty close to him, but then he flew away. So now I have to sit here and wait until I can hear him somewhere else and approach him. It's very tangled in here. There's water and ice, and it's very lumpy. So it's very hard to get through. Well, just look at that. You can see how hard to get through it is. Or look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It's just hard to get through here. But there's no vines. There's ice and water. Oh, and there's the pilot woodpecker. He's back. He's over on the pole. I think I just heard the first bang of the grouse. No. I'd like to get up close to him and film him, but I have to be quiet when I'm doing it, and it's really hard to be quiet when you're going through something like this. If I were an Indian. Thought I heard a door there. It's a beautiful day today. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Now smell it? You'll have to do that to smell it. It's Christmas. Okay, I better save my battery so I can film them. I'll keep you updated. I'm using my other camera, and I'm making lots of little videos as I move ahead. Perhaps I can stick them all together and have one video of getting close to the grouse. Wouldn't that be cool? Okay, see ya. There's an art to waiting for wildlife. You have to be very quiet for a very long time. What you do is that all the wildlife that was there when you got there has heard you come. And they're all moving through. Or they are now. But if you can sit there quietly for long enough, the ones that stay will forget that they heard you, or forget where you were. We're hoping. Or the new ones that are moving through, like deer, come on a deer trail here. And so maybe they will pass through. Or sometimes a mink will come through. There's not enough open water here for a mink. But it might be enough. But I find that as I sit, and you sit for a very long time. Traffic. It's a school bus. You sit for a very long time, then you start to notice things you didn't notice when you got there. Like, for instance, over here is some kind of a trail or something has been coming through there throughout the winter. And of course you see these dark spots on the snow and the dents. I think those are deer tracks, as well as through here. Notice the water moving ever so slightly over there. Some tiny creatures are in the water. The snow is sitting on the water. I guess the ground has warmed up in some spots, but the snow and ice is deep on top of the water. And as long as it's still frozen, I'm okay getting out of here without getting wet. But it is warm wherever there's sunshine. The little breeze is wiggling the water. Okay, I'll keep you updated. I did a very silly thing. I thought I could put a little pole on the water and walk across to my teepee. Little did I realize it was about 4 to 6 inches deep. At first, my first 2 steps on the pole were okay. After that, it just got deeper, and I ran into my teepee from the other end, from the near end. But of course, I had to climb through all the branches that stuck every which way. So that really didn't work out. I ended up getting soaked. So I sat in my teepee and I took off my socks and my shoes and I wrung out my socks, and I left my extra socks, the yarn ones, there and on my chair. Couldn't do anything in my teepee because it was too deep in there. So I came back out. Now, coming back out sounds easy, but I had to go through what I went through before. And the burning on my feet, oh my word, so painful. So I walked without bending my feet, like a stick man, up from the teepee, up along the side of the road, over to here, where I am on the bridge, in my lawn chair, which I was smart enough to bring along. And I have now wrung out my socks, put them back on, and they will warm up. They feel much better. If I had bare feet, that would be bad because it would be cold air blowing on them. So at least this insulates them from the cold air, and they'll become warm water in a while. It's not painful now. It's all much better. Anyway, so if you want to take a lesson out of my book, don't go around water in the spring. Even if it looks like it's just a little bit. See right there, you know how that looks like it's just a little bit coming down there? And it doesn't look like there's anything in there. But you know, you step on that grass, and that grass is nothing but layers of black grass with space between it. And it'll compress right down, and you'll be under about 4 inches of water in there. I would have gone to sat on Pole Island, but I wanted to be in my chair with a nice back on it. This is my lawn chair. So here we are again. It's not quite... Oh, there goes some ducks. Up there somewhere. Oh, there they go, landing in there. I'm going into the lower pond. I can't even get to the lower pond anymore because all the alders have been smashed down from the snow that sat on everything for a couple of months. Or for a month anyway, in January. December and January. So I can't even get over there to see them. I have to rent a chainsaw or something and zip off all those broken alders or bent alders so I can have a pathway again. So here we are. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, so there's quite a bit of traffic. Monday morning. Monday morning. More traffic early. But then all the people that need to go buy groceries. The traffic goes that way in the morning, and that way at the end of the morning, and that way at the beginning of the afternoon, and that way at the end of the afternoon. People go to town before lunch, and then they go to town before after lunch, and they come home before lunch, and they come home before dinner. There's no town that way. There are things that way, but it's a lot closer to go to town this way, which is still a long drive. My mother would think, "You're going to go that far away?" She thinks that a mile or 2 miles. Well, there's certain intersections. If you have to go through those intersections, she thinks that it's way far away. Oh well. There's a lot happening out here, you know. It's going around behind. Let me see if I can show you. Around behind. No, I don't think you can see it there now. Okay, there's this bush, which is on the side of the pond, up the side of the water. Oh, right there. And so the water is going around behind it, as well as across this new dam. It goes all the way across. So it's coming around the end of the dam. And then there's a clump of grass here. And it's coming around behind this grass. And then it's just flooded all in there. And there's chickadees over here. Had a good time sitting in the woods over there. It was really pretty. It's really nice there. It's hard to get to because it's so broken down on the way in. It's very nice. And it was interesting, the little tiny balsam trees that were a foot tall, that were growing out of little elevations. Just little areas where there's little dry patches above the level of the water in there. It's a fen. This is all a fen. There's always moving water in the bottom of it. Step in the wrong place, you get your feet wet. Most people would wear rubber boots. My rubber boots have a crack in them. Would have been smarter. I could have walked in there if I had rubber boots on. Oh well, live and learn. Learn some things. Some things I just don't seem to learn. Oh well. Talk to you soon. Good morning. There's a lot happening down here. Look at this. No snow left there, almost. No snow. How could I say such a thing? It's frozen again today. There were a couple of birds that were facing each other, and I heard a duck in the water. I would try and find the duck. Oh, there he is. He saw me. He's gone to hide. Oh, it's getting full over here. Day. Hi, it's Nancy today. Okay, I'm going to make some videos. I'm going to try and get into the woods to hear where to find the grouse and to film the grouse beating and take photos. I'm getting so distracted with all the different kinds of birds. Anyway, I can't figure out how to turn off the sound on this so that it doesn't make a sound when I open the camera. So there's going to be a lot of little videos that are chopped and put together. Okay, now I heard him last in there somewhere. So there's a path here. I'm going to go in the path and see if I can find him. Okay, bye. He's right through there somewhere. Okay, so we're going to go in there. Bye. Hey, here's the pileated woodpecker. Oh, that's him. I'm getting closer. Let's cross over this without getting wet. I must have gotten too close because he flew away. He was right through there somewhere. So my cane, my chair, my crashing through the woods. Balsam for Christmas. Too bad I don't have my journal. I could write and describe everything. That must have been right over there, that log. See the log. I think that's where he was. I might be able to find footprints and droppings if I go over there. Have to get through this. That looks kind of wet. Across that. Over there. This is a beautiful spot, isn't it? I'm so blessed to be able to be here. Bye. There's a pair of robins in there. It's too hard to see it with the camera. Maybe if I cross the road I can see. Hello. Good morning. It's April the 15th, 2013. I'm at our new pond. Now those things are on the shore, way up on the shore. the bucket and the table. But it's very flooded here today. Now I noticed as I was walking across the berm to come up here, there are deer prints all along the way. So the deer have been using this, climbing over here to get out there, to get around. And I see a path of around the hill there. I see all those deer prints, and again over there, deer prints. I also noticed, if you look here, you can see all this, the clay. As he dug out the pond, he put the clay on top, and it ran down the back. Look at this, how the male and female catkins are together on the same branch. These are alders. They're all bent over now. It's nice to sit here and observe. I heard a lot of birds here, so I thought if I sit here, I'll probably see them. Won't see a deer at this time of day. Isn't it beautiful up there? Oh, and you can hear the waterfall. I should turn around so I can film it for you. Or maybe that should just be another video once I have already turned around. I'm getting the hang of this. There's no place to put a hammock. Need to put some posts in together close enough that I can put hammocks. It's kind of marshy in there. Just because the snow is melting. These alders went for the width of the berm. This was alders over to the berm. I had to take them away so that they could put the berm here. See ya. Hi. Well, it's very cold here. The wind is blowing hard. It's April the 15th still, and I'm at the end of the pond. I find it interesting to look at the pond and look at the ice on it and see what kind of stuff is happening there. Now they say that it's clear over spring, that the ice is clear over a spring. I don't know if that's true or not. The pond itself doesn't come this far up. The pond comes, see those sticking out of the water there, the line of willow? Those are those are the top terrace. Well, no, I guess the top terrace is right here. So it's the next terrace down. So this right here should be very, very shallow. I'm not sure how shallow it is, though. Isn't that interesting that it is so deep? I'm curious how much of it will stay. It could be so cool if the pond stayed this deep. I guess whatever the water table is going to be the height of the pond. Kind of interesting. It's also not that wide. You see where the... Let's see the chair. There's a chair over there somewhere. There's the chair. And that's the edge of the depth of the pond. Right there. And all this is shallow stuff over to the side. I don't know how much you can see. I can't see much looking in the other thing. Look at this though, right here. I imagine that little piece of straw waved in its day and moved a bit, and so that's why it's not frozen there. Look at this right here too. There's another one. That's not showing it. Over here there's something else. A bit of leaf which probably blew back and forth. It's probably connected to the ground. And it waved until it was buried. And as it blew back and forth, it kept wiping the snow off of the ice. Or somehow keeping the ice open enough that it would be clear. There's another one up here. I've walked along and watched stuff move in the wind, branches and stuff, grass I mean, and making patterns on the snow. I am so tempted to put my kayak in here. So tempted. Of course it won't go in because it's ice. I'm curious how deep the ice is. If I threw a rock on it, would it break it? We could try that. Let's see where we find a rock. Okay. Huh. It does not break. That's too big to move. Okay, now let's smash it. See how that works. There we go. Now we can see. It's only, let's see how deep that is. What's that? There we go. Look what we did. Now Willem can go swimming under the ice. About 1/2 inch deep right there. Imagine out in the middle it's probably 4 inches deep. Okay, bye. Would you like to see the waterfall? This is what happens in April. It's April the 15th. Can't see anything. through the grass. It's coming down and not going into the pond, which is at the bottom of it, but filling up the marsh. In preparation for the ducks. You see, you look at that and you think, oh, you could just walk across that, but no. That grass smashes right down to nothing and there's water in the bottom. So that was the waterfall. I hope you can see it. Goodbye. You see this little clump of dirt right here? I think that might be a beaver territorial marker. I'm just standing here by the stream. Let's just go check this out. Of course, we don't want to get wet. See how it is there? Come around here and see if we can see it better without falling in the water. And see how this has all been smashed up? The best way to find out is to smell it. Yep, it smells like musk. So this is a beaver territorial marker. So the beavers are back. Interesting how this is here. So that stick over there then is beaver chewed. See what else we can tell. See any beaver poop in the water here? See, if they made a marker, they sit there. And the musk glands, a beaver's musk glands, drip. And so it smells like beaver. Very strong. So let's see what else we can see. And see how it's kind of slidey here? The mud is all there. Oh, and look here. Maybe that is... See, this is a pile of their stuff. Maybe they have an entrance somewhere here. The entrance could be under here. Look at how the grass has a gap beneath it, and look how dug out it is down there. However, this is never water here. This is too deep. It's only for flood stage. So the beaver lives here somewhere. Look at this little tiny white pine. Can you even see that? Let's go back here and have a look. See what there is to see. There's the male person. Used to be a mailman. Now it has to be a male person. Widowmaker. This is where the mallards hang out. They like to go around the edge of that and sit there. That's a beautiful spot for a hammock. Cheapers. Look at that. Perfect. Ah, yes. Okay, so here's what the beaver have done. That is a beaver chewed stick, and under the water there is another one, and coming this way is one. So this is, oh, and there's one down there. This is out of its banks, right? This is all flooded. So those would normally be above water, and that one there. Now the beaver have chewed these off right here, but those are old. Nice to have some blue sky. I'm going to take a photo of that. Bye. Well, I'm going to put some of these stickers on my car. These family stickers. Just because I can. Let's see, where's my car? Can't even see my car. Okay. Alright. That's good. Now I think I have a couple of other ones. I think they're in the house. So I think I have to turn this off and go do it. Go get them. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Good thing it was on standby. Okay, now we're going to show you the pond. This is the 14th of April. I showed it to you this morning, and this is it. A little while later. Want to go swimming in there, Willem? Dig yourself a hole?
I'm
here's an
tempted,
open-
but I don't think I will.
I suppose we'll just keep going to town for a little longer. You can really hear the waterfall running over there. Hear the waterfall over there and the... Oh yeah, I can see it beside there. See, there and behind there. Straight up from there. There it is. There's the waterfall. Pretty cool. I zoomed right in on the waterfall. You can see it right where it intersects with the birch. If you look in my camera, you can really see it well.
It's glaring. I can see a thing in your camera. Oh, yeah, I see a little bit.
Yeah, I can't. I gotta find where it is now. Is that it?
Might be.
No. There it is, right there. See it running over. Dum 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 dum. Okay, we gotta move. I can't stay still anymore. Goodbye. Are you recording? Yes, you are. Okay, here's another one of my favorite places. Gotta watch for ducks.
Good morning. Well, it is, what time is it? 7:35 on the 18th of April. And I'm in my teepee, and this is the Crystal Palace. I have been doing a lot of work on it. As you can see, this is the old door. I have cleared it out. I moved it over. I've gotten all that wood outside. This is the only part that hasn't changed, just right there. And see, I have it behind it. It's all cleared out. I did an amazing job. I had a huge fire yesterday. And I'm going to remove that. But I'm not sure where that should go. I don't really want that to get wet and be destroyed, so I have to think about that. That's a pottery table. Anyway, it's very spacious in here. I covered this side, which the windows are off. I took these are the tarps from the ends of the tempo, you know, for our car, our temporary garage. So those are two of them, and I have one more which is out there. And I'm going to put it up here. It should go probably from there over to here. It's not so large at the top. And it will probably cut out a lot of the water that drips in. And just a thought, we'll see how that works. It's raining now, as you can hear. All right, truck, finish and go by. Get gone so we can hear this lovely rain. It's chilly today. This place was amazing last night. Willem and I were in here, and it is all lights. It is amazing. In the daytime, you can't really tell all the balls, but at night, all the balls reflect. And they are amazing. I didn't take you any videos last night. Now you can hear the rain, can't you? I got a singing bowl. I did. I got it yesterday, and Willem and I played it last night. He's so musical, and he was saying that you can hear two tones. There's a high tone and a low tone, and sometimes they're both sounding, and sometimes it's just one. And then I was able to continue getting it to go, and it went really high. It's hard to hold on to the stick against it when it's vibrating so hard. And then the vibrations got really short. Millions of them. I hear the grouse. So I've been journaling about my day. That's my journal. I love my journal. Live journal is awesome. I've told you this before, but it's well cross-referenced. You can tag things and you can put them in memories. So my life with my kids, my family, the things I do, it's all in memories. And there's like 12,000 entries. And so everything that's about the Crystal Palace is there. Every single entry. It's all labeled under Crystal Palace. And every single entry about flowers or anyway, many things. There's pages and pages and pages of the memories. And so all the things that I've written about in the last 10 years, I try and write down everything. So everything I've written about is there. I love this teepee. It's so much bigger now that things are out of the way. I'm gonna put I'd like to have a garden around the back of it. I don't know how it'll work, if it will work. I don't see why it won't work. It should increase the heat for sure. Anyway, so that's the update coming to you from the Crystal Palace, where we are doing some renovations. Hello. You mean all that time you were not recording? That is just criminal. See my campfire? It is so lovely to sit in here. I've got the leaks all fixed on this side now. Still leaking a lot over here. Definitely need to get this tarp up higher. Want to hear the singing bowl? See if I can do it so you can see it. Okay, how's that? You can see the fire. And I'll put the singing bowl for you. Woo! Cascading fire. I have to do something about my little situation. Where's my stick? Just like you were thinking. That's right. You're always right. Don't rub it in. There. There. How's that? Ah. Better indeed. You like it? I'll play the bowl for you.
so hot I may ignite. Oh. I'm backing up now. All right. Hi. Goodbye. Hello, it's Nancy today. Well, we're going to drive slowly along and watch nature. Notice that they stop when a car drives by. And where there are ripples is from the necks of the frogs as they are pumping out their air. It will vibrate the water. You'll find that it's vibrating more and more as there's noise. You look into a spot like this and it appears that there's nothing there. And just beside your feet, if you're standing there quietly, you'll hear peepers start to yell or call or sing. It's a spring chorus. Well, let's stop here. See how long it takes before they start to sing.
prestocard.ca